In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a six-figure, fully automated, with no skill or experience publishing business. So grab a notepad, grab some coffee, and come along for the ride. Now what we're going to be doing is something called Amazon KDP, and this is Kindle Direct Publishing. So you can publish ebooks through this, but what we're going to be utilizing is their full, basically, print-on-demand service for books. More particularly, low-content books. These are puzzle books, maze books, and things like Sudoku. We're going to be using artificial intelligence to generate entire books that we can then publish under our name on Amazon and start earning passive income every single month. Now, you need to grasp the fact that once you publish one book, it is up there forever, for good. It is earning you passive income every single month. It literally is one and done, set it and forget it, you're now earning money. To accomplish this, we are going to be using the AI found inside of a tool called BookBolt. Alright, so this is absolutely free for you to try and actually start publishing books. So there's a link in the description down below, go ahead and click on that, and we're going to do this side by side together. We're actually going to get you to publish a book by the end of this video. So go ahead, click on that link and follow along. And a big shout out to BookBolt for actually sponsoring this video, because you're going to be able to publish your books for 3 days completely free using that link down below. And if you do decide that this is something you want to do long term, well, we're going to get you a large % off of that already inexpensive subscription. But like I said, this is completely free. You're going to be able to go through this and publish a book right as this video ends, and you're not going to pay anything for any step of the way. So go ahead and take a second, get on this homepage right here, and then unpause the video and we will continue. We're gonna make a book. Alrighty, welcome to BookBolt. So the first thing we need to do is actually find what kind of book we want to sell. And instead of just staring at Amazon and trying to decipher information, we're gonna go to this research tab. There's two tabs, research and create. We're gonna start on research. And then we're gonna go to products. So once you click on products, it's gonna bring up this simple page right here. It's gonna say keywords and category. So what we wanna do is actually go to the puzzle book category, and let's actually look up Sudoku. But we're not just going to do Sudoku, we're going to do Sudoku 4. Let's try that, Sudoku 4, because we want to do somewhat of a long tail. So we want Sudoku for kids, Sudoku for students, Sudoku for the office. We're thinking about keywords like that. So Sudoku 4 in the puzzle book category, we'll go ahead and click search. Now the top result here is actually kind of interesting because Easy Sudoku for Seniors 2020 edition. So this is the top result in Sudoku 4, and it's now 2023, which means this is 3 years old. So this is a top seller being that old. You can see the BSR is the best seller rank. The closer to 1, the better, but there's millions and millions. There's over 50 million unique BSRs for books. So 60,000 is very, very good. And you can even see it lets us know the estimated sales are 255 a month. We can see they're selling it for $9 and it has 4.5 star rating. So let's go ahead and actually target this Easy Sudoku for Seniors. Now while you're here, you can also see the most popular keywords that people use. And this is going to be important because this takes the guesswork. When we're on the back end actually plugging in the keywords we want to target, this is going to come in handy. We can also see related keywords and their search volume. So right now, 92,813 people per month are searching Amazon for the keyword Sudoku Puzzle 4. So it gives us ideas and we can dive deeper and really micro-target those long-tail keywords if we want to be extremely unique. But I think this is great. As a bestseller being 3 years old, we can just remake this in about 5 minutes and slap 2023 on it. So let's go ahead and take this and get started. So on the top left, we're gonna go from research and we're gonna click on the create tab. Now it's gonna blow you away how absolutely easy this is. And like I said, I'm doing this in real time so you can follow along. And I swear you will have a published book at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and click on BookBolt Studio. This is where we're actually going to be creating our book. and as you can see, it already has one in here, but I'm going to go ahead and actually remake this. So we're going to click on a new project. The project type is going to be paperback, just because it's very cost effective and we can maximize our profits. Also, Sudoku and general public books, Sudoku and general puzzle books are not going to be something that you're going to reread and reuse. It's kind of a go through it once and then, hey, ready to buy another one. So paperback, and we want to make the cover and interior. We're going to title this Sudoku for Seniors, and I'm actually at the end of this going to show you how to make yours completely unique as well. That way, anyone out there, as many people that watch this video and follow along with this tutorial, each and every one of you are going to have a different, unique result at the end of this video. That's why it can never be a saturated market. So we're going to name it. Our trim size, so this is the size of the book. We're going to have this 6 by 9 inches as basically a generic Sudoku puzzle or journal book would be. And then the interior paper type, the cheapest option and the most commonly used is this black and white interior. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. Now our page count is going to be twice the number of puzzles we want in our book. So let's say we want 75 puzzles in our book. We're going to do 150 pages plus the cover. Don't worry, I'm going to show you why. Once we do that, we're going to hit create project. Alright, so it's going to pop us up with this blank cover here, which gives us the template and then our pages. So this is where we're actually going to use the AI feature. So go ahead and click on your page 1. And then this middle option here is page templates. We have things like our own custom files, inserting text, elements, so on and so forth. But for this, we're going to use page templates. Now, if you just want to make, say, a dot graph journal, a graph journal, or any of these just lined paper variants, even like room grids and music sheets, the possibilities here are endless for the amount of books that you can push out and the amount of customization options that you can offer. We're going to go up and click on Pro only. Now this is something that in that 3-day free period that you get, you will have access to this, so you can still follow along. So we're going to go down here, and this is all AI generated. AI generated cryptograms, word scrambles, Kakaro, mind finders, but we want to use this one right here, Sudoku. So we're going to click on Sudoku, and then we're only going to select the first half. Remember how I said, however many puzzles you want to double the page count, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. So click select first half, make sure your cover isn't selected, and then click on next. Here we're going to leave all of this alone. We're going to leave the stroke width alone. We're going to select the difficulty that we want, and we're making one for seniors, so we're going to make it very easy. And on the size, we're going to use 9 by 9. 16 by 16 is a bit too complex for what we're doing, and 4 by 4 is just straightforward, way too easy, and the reviews probably wouldn't be that great. So we're going to use a 9 by 9. We're going to leave the cell color white, and here's where you see puzzles per page and a couple other options. Now the puzzles per page is up to you. I'm going to leave this at 1 because we're making a book with 75 puzzles and 150 pages. Now here's the reason for the extra pages. This is add solution after the puzzle pages. That means that pages 1 through 75 are going to be the puzzles. Page 76 through 150 are going to be the solution for those puzzles, and in order as well. Page number 1 solution will be 76, page 2 will be 77, so on and so forth. Now once we click submit, it's going to generate these templates for us, and our book is pretty much done. The interior, at least, however, is completely done. So we can see on the left we have all these AI generated puzzles. Okay, and because this is AI, fully randomized, and there's literally billions and billions of possible combinations, you will not get the same 75 pages as anybody else going through this tutorial. So let's go ahead and make sure on page 76, we start having our answer sheets. Go down here. Okay, so that's actually loading, so we're gonna let that load and go up to cover, and we're gonna get our cover created. So this is the template for a 6x9 book. And looking at our example, we want a basic background with a Sudoku puzzle and bright lettering, letting everybody know what the book is. Very easy to read, very straightforward, especially since we're targeting something for seniors. So let's go ahead and go to the file library. Now you can see that we can upload our own PDFs or images, or we can use all of these Pixabay and Unsplash images that are already here for us. So we're gonna go to Pixabay, and it's great. This book bolt tool, it includes all of this in there for you just to use. I was using Canva, and of course I'd have to go to Pixabay or Pexels or Raw Pixel to actually download my images and then upload them to Canva, and then it's just all in one. So let's go ahead and just type in blue gradient. And this is how I found the original one, and we can see this blue dark gradient here. We're gonna go ahead and insert that and then draw it up to the trim. Now the trim is basically what shows on the cover of the book. We wanna make sure it doesn't wrap around. It has to be uniform and centered. Something else that's kind of tricky when doing it with Canva, but works very well here because it just has it templated for you. So now we actually want to throw our Sudoku puzzle on there. So let's just go to page 1, Control C, copy that, go back to our cover, Control V, and let's paste that in there. Let's make it a little bit bigger like that, leaving that space up there for our lettering or our wording. And then we're gonna go ahead and go insert text. We'll use this bridge text, pop it on the very top. We're gonna go up and hit edit text, which will let us change that. And we're just gonna go Sudoku. Okay, Sudoku. Let's go ahead and stretch that out, make sure it's centered, and then let's go ahead and change the color to a yellow. And actually let's make that a little bit less green. So we'll go ahead and change that like there, hit OK, and we have Sudoku, but Sudoku for what? We're gonna go Sudoku for, and go ahead and click that, Sudoku, and let's actually make this one line. So for seniors, and let's take the caps lock off of that and go ahead and drag it center. Let's go ahead and change this font to the Aladdin. I like the Aladdin font. We'll stretch it out a little bit and then color match it to Sudoku and use, yeah, we'll go ahead and use that one. And there we go, Sudoku for seniors. And then we just want to make sure that our differentiating factor is in here. So we want to say 2023. We'll highlight that, make sure it's the same font as the others. Make it a bit bigger. And of course, color coordinate that there. Now the last thing we want to do to add a little bit of kind of social proof, I don't want to say social proof, but I want to say trustability to this. We're going to go ahead and choose a pen name or our author name. And so for this, I'm just gonna say, author name and hit OK. And then we will color match it. And the last thing we wanna do is we just wanna drag this all over. So it's just all over cover color. And there we go, we have our cover. So now let's go ahead and go down, and of course what I said at the end, you can make it all unique. You can use different backgrounds, use different fonts, and of course whatever puzzle you generate is going to be unique to you, as well as your author name. Your author name will be unique to you as well. So let's go ahead and make sure now that it's probably loaded that our page 76 on has the answers. And it does. So 153978624. 3. So we have a 1, 7, 8. Yeah, so Page 1 is going to be page 76, page 2, page 77, so on and so forth. So now we're actually ready to download this. Now there's some other options like file where you can export this to a PNG or save it as a JSON file, but we're just going to download this as a CMYK. So this is going to be a PDF file. It's going to give us 2 PDF files, one for the cover creator and one for the actual interior. So we're going to do CMYK. Now if you're doing ebooks, you want to do RGB. RGB is best for digital use on e-readers. CMYK is actually better for paper printing, so a physical copy of something. So let's go ahead and click download, and then we're going to head over to kdp.amazon.com, something else that's completely free to sign up for with basically instant approval. So like I said, by the end of this video, your book will be published. So this is the page that you're going to see when you sign into KDP or Kindle Direct Publishing. This is the bookshelf. So this is where we can actually, well, it says right there, create, manage, and publish. We're going to click on this big yellow create button, and it's going to present us with a few options. The main two being, of course, ebook and paperback, which we're going to be using right now. Go ahead and click on create paperback, and you will see this menu here. So the book title, we're going to do 75 very easy Sudoku puzzles for seniors, 2023 edition, senior Sudoku puzzle book, easy 2023. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Don't worry about series or subtitle. Any of these low content books cannot be part of a series, so we're not gonna do that, or edition number, and we're gonna forget about contributors. But here, whatever your pen name you chose was, you're gonna put your name in there. You can use any of these boxes that you wish. Now we're gonna come to the description, and I'm gonna do a very, very simple description for this. This Sudoku puzzle book contains 75 Sudoku puzzles for seniors that are very easy and in bold print. Again, very, very basic description. You can go into more detail. Just make sure that you're using the keywords like Sudoku puzzle book and Sudoku puzzles for seniors when you're going through your description. So this is something that you own the copyright for. It is not public domain work. And then we get to keywords. Again, Sudoku puzzle book for seniors, senior Sudoku puzzles, senior Sudoku puzzle book, very easy Sudoku puzzle book, easy Sudoku for seniors, and easy senior Sudoku books. Seniors, easy. So you're basically just wanting to think about what are people going to be searching for, or what are they going to be putting into that search bar in hopes of finding a Sudoku book that is easy and good for seniors. So these are 7 keywords that we may find. So choose categories. We're going to go to nonfiction. We're going to go down to games. And then we are going to do 2 things. Number 1, we're going to click general because we want it to show up in all game books. And number 2, we're going to choose the actual Sudoku. So there is an actual Sudoku game book category. Then we're going to click on save. Does this book contain basically any adult content? No, it is just a puzzle book. And then we're going to click on save. Now we're going to actually come to the paperback content. Assign me a free ISBN. And this is basically the barcode that'll be on the back of your book. There you go, we have that, easy as that. Publication date, easy enough. As soon as it is reviewed and actually pushed out by Amazon, it's going to be published. Black and white interior with white paper, this will be automatically chosen, as will the 6x9, no bleed, and matte. So just keep on scrolling. Here's the bulk of it. We're going to upload our paperback manuscript, which we actually just downloaded from BookBolt. It'll spit that out. The file name will literally be paperback interior and then the title of your book. So we're going to upload that. and let it spin, and then we're going to go down to the actual book cover. So you can use KDP to actually create a cover, but we already have that from BookBolt, and the one on BookBolt's actually a lot more straightforward and easy to use. So we're going to say upload a cover that you already have. Note it says print ready PDF only. So when you think of print ready, that's that CMYK that we downloaded, since we're not doing a digital file. We're going to click on upload cover file, and then again that title will be paperback cover. It'll be a PDF just in your downloads, very easy to find. It'll actually go straight to your downloads folder when you download it, and then it'll automatically open that same folder when you're uploading it. So the last thing we're going to do is go down. We have to do launch previewer. This basically just ensures that everything is formatted correctly for Amazon, something that I struggled with a lot when first starting because I was using Canva. It wasn't templated, but this right here makes it a whole heck of a lot easier because we're not going to run into any error messages that we have to decipher or try and go back and figure out what the heck is going on. So once this prepares, it will check for quality issues and then pop it up for us. This is the screen that you will be presented with. This is essentially your book and how it's going to show up in the paperback format. You can see over here that there's no errors. There'd be a bunch of different red error messages flat, and it's just a nightmare over here if anything is wrong. But using BookBolt, nothing is ever wrong. So on the bottom right, we'll go ahead and click on approve, and this will submit it. Now, the last thing we have to do, well, we see our printing cost is $3.25, so the next thing we have to do is set our own price, and it will automatically let us know based on our price, based on the printing costs, how much we'll actually make from this. Now, I'm in the USA, so Amazon.com is my primary marketplace, and we know that our competitor was selling at $9, so let's go ahead and put in $8.99. So every time this book sells, we'll get $2.14. So based on their model, we know that they sell 255 copies a month, which means that they make right over $520-ish per month from that one book. Now, it took us, 10 minutes to do this? So if you take a full 8-hour workday, you can publish 48 books a day. And on the free trial that's linked in the description below, in 3 days, I mean, that's 48 times 3, that's 140 something? Let's see, 40, 80, 120, 24, 144 books in 3 days, completely free, and they'll just start generating passive income for you. It's incredible. So we'll put that in, and then click on publish your paperback book, and you're done. That's it. You are now a published author on Amazon in the low content KDP space. Real quick, one thing that I wanted to touch on, one thing that I love about BookBolt, even though I'm not a beginner and we're not just starting out, a lot of you will be. And one thing cool that they offer is weekly calls. So the owner and the creator, the founder of BookBolt, actually every single week gets on a live call with anybody that's a part of BookBolt, answering questions and helping out with inquiries that people like you and I might have either about KDP or about the BookBolt service itself. So it's just a wonderful extra feature of this tool that you can take a part of. When it comes to side hustles in 2023 and the best, easiest, and sometimes laziest ways to get that passive income, there's a few really good niches out there. Honestly, Amazon has been amazing to us, and with this new KDP tool, it's just going to supercharge everything we're doing. This is something that we are doing ourselves personally daily. This is not just a side hustle that we found, took 2 seconds to learn about, and pushed it out. This is something we are actively doing, and it's actively making us a good passive income and will continue to make us money in 2023. I hope you at least try it out, and that way you can see what the possibilities and what the massive potential really is.